Hello everyone, Bashar here. So I have finished that boost trick. I have leveling trick. I have showed you. I did get to 70. So because this is my first time utilizing it, of course I have discovered some stuff along the way. So it is not really as advertised. Well, it is quite. I mean, let me not just cut it quick. So I don't think you can level all the way up to 70 on Torment 6. As you might notice, I am on Torment 1. So first of all, the Rift leveling was wrong, right? Because in the Rift there are the elites, there is the boss. It can get pretty unpleasant. So what you want to abuse is the first node that we have unlocked. So we basically abuse the two nodes, right? The second node is level 7. All items lose their item requirements, level requirements, so you can craft level 70 items on the blacksmith and wear them. And the other thing is that the kill streak has their duration and bonus doubled, which means we just want to utilize that, and for that we just keep repeating Temple of the Firstborn level 1. We abuse the scarabs there. There is one thing I would like to remind you. Whenever you hit someone, but not kill someone, but hit someone, that timer refreshes. So you can leave one fella around, not kill them, and touch them, and so the timer refreshes. I have just managed to get a 400 streak, right, which is called Diabolical, and it gives you quintuple XP, right? So you get all the XP from killing the 400 mobs, and you also then get 8 times the XP in bonus. And that was on Torment 1, and I was, I think, 66 and a half, and that got me to like 68 and a quarter or so. So I almost gained 2 full levels from that streak, right? So that keeping that streak alive is very important. Of course, this was my kind of first time, so it wasn't going very well, but yeah, let's go off the Rift, go to the Temple of the Firstborn, and on Torment 6 difficulty, I would say up until 55 or so, and then when you feel the mobs aren't dying fast enough, keep reducing the difficulty. I did that wrong as well. I mean, I insisted on Torment 6 for quite a while, and then I dropped all the way to Torment 1 because it was just getting too challenging. So these are the things I have discovered along the way. There is no need for rifts, just spamming that place. Temple of the Firstborn is fine. You go into Temple of the Firstborn, you try to keep the streak alive as much as you can, and after that place is generally cleared, leave and make the game again. And you don't have to leave the game to reduce the difficulty. As you know, you can raise the difficulty up to a certain amount, but you can lower the difficulty as much as you want. So if you feel like it's going slow, immediately reduce it, keep the streak alive. And so with this character, guys, we have been on this video for about 5 minutes, and I have also made blundered about quite a bit at the beginning. So I think it's very safe to say we can definitely deduct about half an hour from his playtime, her playtime. Let's see, it should be about 1.5 hours, I think, after the deduction. And playtime is 2 hours exactly, so 1.5 hours. 26 minutes. Of course, he was on the video a little bit. I would say the whole thing adds up to like 1 hour and 45 minutes or so after you remove my blunders and the video time from it. And of course, I made quite a few mistakes. If the mistakes do not exist, I think you can get a character to level 70 in about 1.5 hours easily, right? You beeline, you make the necro, you enter the game master difficulty, you go to the cube, you hit 18. If you don't hit 18, you go to Temple of the Firstborn, spamming corpse explosion along the way. After that, you look for Zoltan Kul, Asmodan, or Magda bounties. You kill them. From the chest, you try to get 2 diamonds, which would happen the first or the second try at the latest. Then you upgrade them into a flawless diamond. Using that, you unlock the second the node, and now you have no item requirement on your thingies. And you know, the kickstart comes from the challenge cache, as we have discussed in the other video. And then you start crafting level 70 items. You start with a 200 weapon. All right, chest comes later, and then comes helm and boots. Finally, you move on to, you know, gloves, shoulder, legs, and I was able to craft them all during the during this. I also went for the sage set, which is a mistake, as you can see, you know, from my boots, gloves, right, belt. They are the sages set. It doubles the amount of death's breath drops. This is pretty wrong because they take, you know, much more veiled crystals, and it will prevent you from crafting whatever is necessary for you. So you should just go for bland stuff, right? I know that, you know, legendaries have, you know, higher intelligence and vitality bonuses, but, you know, you get 100 extra intelligence and you have to let go of 450 intelligence that you would be getting from legs, right? But of course, you know, after you craft them all, you could upgrade into, you know, those. So that is about it. So guys, because it was my first time around, I wasn't able to provide proper info, right? It was a little bit missing. So after I got done, I want to share this with you so you can have this easily. So if you don't have a necro, what will you do? You will probably play your own character, but then the leveling will have to be done. The leveling up to 18 will have to be done on your regular character. You will have to go to the Temple of the Firstborn. It will be, you know, much slower, of course. Then you will get your diamond, and finally your items will have no item level requirement. So because the thing is, guys, necro can level on master, right? Other characters can hardly level on hard, right? I mean, if you start from scratch, that's what it's gonna be. So, you know, refer to the other video for a more detailed beginning, right? Because the beginning is a little bit detailed and you have to go for it step by step. So as I said, I wanted to share my afterthoughts, and this is the first season which I have leveled myself, and it wasn't all the boogeyman, right? I was making it to be after the Altar of Rites permanent edition. As you can see, you know, next season I will be able to handle this probably in about 1.5 hours. And so that's it, guys. If you play Diablo, we can play together, and I will see you on stream. Bye bye.